Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the next issue of the Warhammer 40,000 Conquest subscription from hatchett partworks. It's in this bag, and it's important to note that the plastic bag that it comes in is oxo-degradable. Excellent. Let's unwrap this and have a little scout inside. That looks like a repulsor. So, these are the next issues. Issue 75, 76, 77 and 78. This is quite a poor issue. I just want to point that out right away. So these are the 4 issues. There's only 2 more left. I wonder what we're going to get for the next 2, you know, 79 and 80. But 4 issues. Each one of these has different sprues of the repulsor kit. But this particular video will be the first look and unboxing of 75. There will be an unboxing of 76 tomorrow, 77 the next day, 78 the day after, and then there will be a combined review of issues 75 through to 78 in one video, where I'll go through the magazines again and I'll look at the model, do some size comparisons and go through all the rules for it. So this issue 75, I think I already slit that open when I opened the full bag. Now then, this repulsor, if you bought it separately, will set you back £50. The way you're looking at it is 8 times 4, that's 32. You are saving £18 from getting it separately, you know, like a separate kit. However, if you save between 20 and 25%, then you're going to get the model for £10 cheaper anyway. Again, you're only saving £8 or £6 from getting it from a third party. So it really depends if you've already got this model. I do have the model. I would like another one though, of course, and then I can load it out a little bit differently than the previous one. But let's have a look at the issue and we'll go through the sprue. So this is issue 75, Space Marines Repulsor. It says speed is 7 and armor rating 8. Okay, so repulsor war gear goes through all the different weapon options there. It's nice that there's a bit of lore regarding it, and it's nice that they have the war gear data file too. You've got everything from the Fragstorm grenade launchers, the Icarus rocket pod, the Crackstorm grenade launcher, twin las cannons, the las talon and coaxial iron hail heavy stubber, the onslaught gatling cannon and the auto launcher. This vehicle really, Games Workshop got a grav tank, a boxy grav tank, and just threw as many weapons as possible on it, a bit like the Redemptor Dreadnought as well. They did it with that. You've got Walls of Iron, a bit of a story there. You've got the Invicta Tactical Warsuit, which you don't get in this kit, in this subscription, I don't think, but it is about nonetheless. I think it's probably the worst model out of the whole Primaris and possibly the whole Space Marine army, mainly because it's a big bulky dreadnought, but the centre of mass is completely exposed. You've just got these ports there, but yes, the Space Marine has power armour. It would be good if that was completely plated. There's no reason why it just has to have these bars. If it was completely enclosed, it would have looked better. Maybe they thought it would be too close to an actual Redemptor Dreadnought and not much of a difference. But I think they could have just had that as an option, have it closed, but have the weapon loadouts and all the rest of it. But well, never mind. There's more of a showcase of it. I think it looks even worse. You're holding a heavy bolter, like some kind of war suit thing. Anyway, making a Silver Templar, becoming a Silver Templar. So they've dedicated 2 pages of this when we had the little codex thing. It wasn't even a proper codex. Forces of Eldari, Inari. That's quite interesting. Bit of a showcase there for Inari. That's quite nice, and they do have the brand new Jane Czar model and the Howling Banshee model. You've got Ultramarines chapter relics there. That's interesting. More relics examples, Death Guard, Relics of Decay, and then raid on the Medicae facility with a Medicae raid mission. A little advert for the Citadel Miniatures range. and then your next Conquests, it just has a picture of the repulsor with the next 3 issues, 76, 77 and 78. So let's have a little look at this sprue then. Quite a whopper of a sprue. It has the top part of the tank. You notice in there was no build guide. I'm guessing the build guide is one of the later issues, just in case you were hoping to get this and start building it. You know, if you were just going to get this magazine this week, you know, with a subscription you get all 4 in one go. You've got the side panels, which are smaller than Rhino doors, which are, I think, the same size, if not a bit smaller than Rhino doors, which also begs the question why normal standard Space Marines can't go in this, and why Primaris can't go in Rhinos if the doors are the same size. You've got the front of the grav tank, you've got the rear with the thrusters, which are there. You've got more of the casing, you've got the lights. You've got an ammo box, so some accessories. You've got the anti-grav plate, couplings and mountings. So yeah, that is it for the sprue. Quite a hefty sprue. If you're waiting on the other issues, I'd wait before you unclip this. I'd wait until you get the build guide. But of course, because we've got all 4, I'm just going to go ahead and start making this as soon as possible. So there you go. That's my first look at issue 75. There will be a review, but there'll be a review for all of these issues, as I mentioned. What do you guys think of the issue, and do you think it was a good idea to split it over 4? I was kind of hoping it was split over 2 or maybe 3. That would have given you insane value. You know, you'd only be spending £16 instead of almost as much as it would cost you to get one from a third party. Anyway, please do put your thoughts and opinions down below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.